This is Tanara Kuranov, your friendly neighborhood gamer mouse, and we have another N-Gage game for an unboxing today. Spider-Man 2. Compatible with the N-Gage Arena, which, yeah, I don't think that actually is running anymore. Made by Activision with a teen rating that says the game experience may change during online play, even though all I think you can do is submit high scores online, so unless somebody's, online handle is DickMuncher69 or something, it's not going to change your experience all that much. So, yeah, you have your typical Spider-Man cover with Doc Ock and the reflection of his eye, and, all artsy and Hollywood and stuff like that. Typical tie-in cover, so it looks nice on the front, I guess. And the box advertises that you can take New York for a spin, which seems to either imply that New York is completely motorized, or this is not the kind of game we're thinking it is. Teen for mild violence, so I guess it's not that kind of game. Apparently New York is motorized. The entire city of New York relies on you, from random crime to global theft, for you to save it. I thought that's what the police force was for. So your N-Gage, Activision, Marvel, etc., etc. Single player, and it says, online compatible, but the only thing it says on the box is that you can submit your high scores on N-Gage Arena, so I don't know how much online functionality there actually is in this game. 5 fully 3D web-swinging environments, 15 challenging 2D levels, and you can post your high scores to the N-Gage Arena, so it says, and all new immersive plotline featuring 3D cutscenes between levels. Yeah. 3D on the N-Gage. Fun. Not that it's always terrible, but, if you were going to do 3D, why'd you do it on the N-Gage? But now I'll know a little bit more about the box when I actually open the thing, so I can actually explain this a bit better this time. So, once again, if you're a collector, I suggest you look away now and just pretend that this box was always open, and we're going It's like the Cookie Monster of games. Oh, I still have this part to open. Oh, it says pull down here. Yeah, right there. Pull. That would have been helpful to know. Apparently I'm an idiot. So just easy. If only all games are that easy to open. So, not that I open very many games, most of my stuff's used. And then a lot of my old stuff is sealed and boxed, because that's the only way you can find the damn thing. So, we have our case, we have our manual, which actually seems to be a pretty thick manual for an N-Gage game. Look at that. There's some significant pages to this. So there's your Spider-Man 2. Teen rating. It looks exactly the same as the front of the box, so not a whole lot more to say on that. You have your typical safety warnings, etc., etc. Play safely. Do not use this product when wireless phone use is prohibited or may cause interference or danger. Once again, it seems to take the time to tell you that you should not use this while you're driving. I'm showing the wrong side. Yeah, road safety comes first, because I'm totally gonna be fucking playing Spider-Man 2 while I'm driving. Yeah, definitely. I always play games while I'm driving, don't you? So you have your care and maintenance and the standard N-Gage stuff that is in every manual. And there's a lot of controls in this. This is all controls. Apparently there's quite a bit of them. And I don't know, I'm not going to go through the whole manual because that would just be silly. And I'm sure there's scans of it out there. If there's not, I'd be more than happy to actually scan the manual so that people can see it, but we're not going to go over the entire thing here. So apparently there's 20 levels, 15 of them are 2D and 5 of them are 3D. And I guess they work differently. There's the N-Gage Arena, which seems to be for high scores mostly. And, oh, no wonder the manual's so thick. This is the English part. This is the French part, and this is the Spanish part. So, yeah, it comes in 3 languages, which I guess is why the manual is so thick. I don't understand this. Third of the way through the manual, it changes to French. How am I supposed to understand all these instructions? Dad! That's a joke, by the way. That's a joke. So, I'll give a better explanation to how the inside of the box works. Basically, you can use this like a carrying case. It's like a free carrying case for your games. This isn't supposed to come out of the box. This is supposed to stay in the box. You're not supposed to take this out and carry it with you, because then it doesn't work properly. I think you could, maybe, if you wanted to, because it does snap shut. So apparently you can do it that way if you want to, and hold 4 of your games. But if you keep that in here, and you, yeah, here's the game. See, you pull the tab and, damn, it's kind of, you have to pull the tab quite a ways. Holy crap. And it's like your multimedia card. Yeah, little, see how tiny that is? It's amazing to fit these games on here. I mean, I know the DS does nowadays. I know the DS has these little tiny cartridges. The N-Gage did too, though, and these are, you know, at least halfway decent games. I don't know about this particular one, but it's not like the N-Gage had all terrible games or anything. So how this works is you can hold 4 games in here. In this part, they just, you know, snap in there like that. So you can hold your games that way. They're a little harder to get out of the case. You just have to pry them with... For me, it's a little harder because I have little nubs of fingernails, but yeah. And as for this, this actually holds 3 games. It looks like it holds 2 here and here, but no, you can actually hold a third one in the middle on top of the other 2. So, yeah, the third one goes in there, and I don't want to pull the tabs all the way out again because it's irritating. But you notice it's elevated here. So this thing actually holds 7 games. So you can be out and about with your N-Gage, put your 7 different games you want to take with you in here, and just shut the case and carry this one box with you, and you got 7 games for your N-Gage on the go. Now, granted, unless you have the newer N-Gage QD, you have to take the battery out of the phone to change the cartridge, or the game card, so yeah, kind of irritating if you have the older N-Gage. If you have the QD N-Gage, then yeah, 7 cartridges. You can just switch them out whenever you want and play a whole bunch of games. So fun stuff. Now you actually know how the box works, and I actually know how the box works, so yeah. So that's Spider-Man 2 on the N-Gage, and if you want to see more unboxings, you want to see reviews of games, stuff like that, I have a whole bunch of other stuff on my channel. The people who watch my Gran Turismo 3 demo footage don't seem to realize that, because that's like 40% of my freaking views. But hey, check out my stuff if you want, and if you really like it, I guess subscribe, you know. It's just a convenience to you, you know, lets you know when I put new stuff out. So yeah, Spider-Man 2 on the N-Gage. Now you know everything that's in the box, and everything about the box. So that's it for this video. And next up, we're probably going to be unboxing another N-Gage game. And then an old Macintosh one. So if you want to see some more unboxings of fresh, brand spanking new games that are actually old, then stay tuned. See you next time. Tanara Kuranov, the Gamer Mouse, signing out.